Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to this edition of Newsmakers. Joining me in studio today is Gina Dummer. She is the Executive Director of the Pregnancy Helpline and Resource Center of Janesville.
Yeah.
Gina, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Rich.
It's great to have you with us. The Pregnancy Helpline and Resource Center is one of those organizations that you don't really hear about unless you need it. And
Exactly.
yet the demand is so incredibly large. Tell us about it.
Okay, yeah. The Pregnancy Helpline and Resource Center, the name's kind of in it. So we are a crisis pregnancy hotline, as well as we have a resource center. So we have anything related to baby from 0 to 3 years old. That's what clients we serve. And we have a couple different aspects. So like I said, we have the crisis pregnancy line, and then we have two aspects for resources. We have our emergency closet, which gives, clients can come once a month, diapers, wipes, clothes, bottles. We have formula on hand, car seats, cribs. We are 100% donation based. So
Okay.
it really is the community coming in and giving donations. And then we have what's called Care Class. Clients can come twice a month, and it's like an earn while you learn program. So
Okay.
it's an hour-long class, and clients, there's different curriculum from car seat safety to disciplinary to diet. Our care director, Sherry, is so wonderful, and she just pours love and direction, and then they can earn beautiful new things. We put all our
virtue
new
of their
things.
participation and
Yeah.
successfully getting through the
Yeah.
various courses.
So they'll earn baby bucks.
Okay,
and then
baby
spend
bucks,
it.
very
Yeah.
good. How many years has the organization been around?
1983. So
That's a long time.
a long time. It started in someone's basement. She just saw a need to help mamas who needed, and it grew from there. And now we're located downtown, and if it gives you just a small picture of what we did last year, we gave away over 113,000 diapers.
Which is amazing in and of itself. If anybody has taken the amount of time necessary to look at diaper prices in any store, that's not a cheap commodity.
No, it's
And
not.
people do need. Are you seeing your service demand growing, or is it retracting? What's kind of the status these days?
It's definitely growing. We have almost doubled in growth from about a year and a half ago. So
What's the cause? Is there a particular reason why we have
more need.
more need? And
I think it's a couple different things. I think the Supreme Court decision of overturning Roe versus Wade and loving babies in and out of the womb, as well as just things are more expensive, and there's a need. And so hopefully, we supplement. We help supplement that. Hopefully they can spend other money on things for their children, and we can help supplement diapers and babies' needs.
like so many different community-based programs, they're needs-based, which means you have to qualify by virtue of income or certain circumstances to be eligible to use the services. Same true with the organization.
We don't require anything. We have a very small intake form that they have to fill out front and back, but we don't require to see anything. You don't have to participate in any other programs to be involved in the Pregnancy Helpline and get resources from us.
Obviously, you're doing something right because you've been around since 1983.
Yeah.
I won't venture a guess. You tell me, what's the annual operating budget?
The annual operating budget, I think, is, now I need to talk to my numbers guy, but it's, I think, around $90,000.
Okay, okay. And I'm going to suspect that a lot of the commodities that you're distributing are donations.
Yes.
How does that work?
So we not only get donations from the community of baby items, here it's rummage sale season, and we have somebody going out to rummage sales with a little flyer. Hey, did you not sell everything? consider donating it to the Pregnancy Helpline. So we'll take anything up to 3 years old, like 3T clothes, anything like that, as well as we have some local stores that donate their out-of-season stuff to us, which is so wonderful. We have not only very generous donors that give to us monetarily as well. So,
do you have relationships with some of the retailers and wholesalers in the area that give you access to a greater variety of products? Or?
We have great relationships with other nonprofits like Echo. Okay. Echo has shared, like, you know, they had a whole pallet one time of baby wipes that came in. Well, they can't utilize all those, so they gave them to us to give away. And so some relationships like that, yeah, we have.
Let's go back to the very beginning, back in 1983. How was the organization founded? Who are the initial founders of the organization, and what did they see in the community that told them, yes, there's a need and we can fulfill it, but we can make it sustainable?
I think they just had an idea. Now you're making me, I'm like, oh, now the founders' names, there was a couple of gals and I don't want to screw up their names, so I'm not going to say it, but they just, they are just some women that believed in life, faith, and family, and they wanted to start an organization to not only love babies in the womb, but out of the womb as well.
So you're a private, not-for-profit?
Yep, 501c3.
Charity, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay, and as such, donations are tax deductible and all of those sorts of things. There's a lot of 501c3 organizations in Rock County, and I think the number somewhere at last count was well over 500.
Wow.
In a county of 170,000 people. That's a lot.
Yeah.
How do you compete in that environment?
I don't think we need to compete.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a compete. We have the previous director. So I've only been the director for just over a year. But our previous director gained so many great relationships with the other nonprofits in our area. Children's Wisconsin or ECHO or the WIC office. I know that's government run, but we have such great relationship with FaithWorks that we don't really compete. Like we work with each other. Okay. And not only, resources as in we give resources to these families in need, but we also, if we can't help them with something, we want to give them a resource to reach out. So let's say a family comes in and they're on the verge of homelessness. We're going to give them resources to Human Services so they can reach out to them. Or they need help with other needs like adult clothing. Well, then we give them a resource for FaithWorks. We are also giving away these resources to find, these families help and get them out of the situation, hopefully, that they're in.
With the growing demand, and there's only so many dollars out there available in the community, how do you get your message out?
We have, like I said, we have some very faithful, generous donors that really believe in what we do. Life, faith, and family. And so we've had, and I can't take credit for that. I walked into this. So we've just had very generous donors, and a lot of churches support us, some businesses support us, and of course individual donors too. So
let's go through the list again of the various services that you provide. One, you provide resources.
Yes.
Obviously, everything from diapers and car seats to food commodities?
Well, we do have some formula and baby snacks that sometimes we get donations for.
But it's not a regular routine thing that I can go into the office and say, Gina, help me out today. I need X, Y, and Z.
Well, it all depends on what came in for donations. Yep. Now, we do buy certain things like diapers we always have on hand, and wipes we always have on hand. Baby soap and lotion, pretty much we always have that on hand. Now the other things, it all depends on what we have for donations from our generous community. The car seats, the playpens, clothes, and what sizes. But again, we have so much generous donations that normally we can always meet it. We also have great relationship now with some of the clinics around. So baby formula, a lot of clinics get a lot of baby formula in, and they can't even give it all away.
Sure.
So they'll give us some, and so we're able to give that away.
Okay.
So it's just relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the educational offerings, the programs that you have for new moms or even for expectant moms.
Yeah, we have our care class. It is an Earn While You Learn program. Our Sherry, our care director, is so wonderful, but she has a certain curriculum that she follows. It's a wonderful curriculum, and it's called Bright Course, and it has a wider range of curriculum. So, like I said, diet or disciplinary action or car seat safety, or even as intense as avoiding sexual abuse with your children. You know, a lot of parents that we have come in, they didn't have that education growing up, or maybe it lacked. So they can come in and get, I call Sherry a loving aunt, and she pours love and teaches them, and just kind of is that loving aunt teaching them. And then they earn while they come to class. And
what do they do with the baby bucks they earn?
so we have a beautiful store. I recommend anyone coming in for a tour. We kind of have two different areas, and a lot of people, they come in and take a tour and they're like, I have no idea that this was here. But we have two areas. We have an emergency area, but then we have our care class and care side. And if you walk in, it's beautiful. We have all our brand new things that we get from the store, brand name diapers. Just, it's beautiful in there.
Where are you located downtown?
We are 21 South Jackson. We're Suite C. So we share a building with the hometown pharmacy.
Okay.
But our entrance is at the back of the building. You'll see a big blue sign, Pregnancy Helpline.
Okay. Yeah, this is the old downtown post office at one point in time. An old one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nooks and crannies, like we have clothes stored in the old safe, post office safe. It says it right up above.
Yeah, yeah. So you're not only a bit of history, but you're living in a bit of history for Janesville.
Yeah.
Which is exciting.
Yeah.
Ages that you serve.
Oh, my goodness. So a lot of people think we serve only teenagers, and that's certainly not true. Sometimes we get teen moms or dads in there that, you know, need education. They need love. I mean, that's a big part of what we do. But most of our parents are in their 20s, even 30s.
It's amazing. The demand, as you said at the beginning, is growing. It's not something that sits there static for you. You have a staff of 6?
We have a staff of 4.
Of 4.
And then we have a board of directors who are wonderful, and also volunteers. We have over 30 volunteers. That's really how we run, is volunteers.
And your volunteers allow you to man a hotline, as it were. And that's available 24/7?
24/7, yep. And we're by appointment Monday through Saturday, and you can make an appointment for any time from 8 to 6 p.m.
How do we get in contact with you?
So you can reach us on our website, pregnancyhelpline.org, or you can call or text our number, and it is 608-755-9739.
Give us the website address one more time.
Pregnancy Helpline.
That's one word.
Sorry, pregnancy-helpline.org. I think.
2 words. Okay.
Yes.
We hyphenated. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's .org.
.org.
.org. And appointments are available. Monday
we run by volunteer, so it's up to the volunteer every day for schedule. But anytime from 8 to 6, Monday through Saturday.
Fantastic. Gina Dummer, Executive Director, Pregnancy Helpline and Resource Center of Janesville. Thank you for the information and your time, and thanks for all you do.
Thank you. We love it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't love it. So thank you for this opportunity.
And it definitely shows. There is a labor of love that goes on at the Pregnancy Helpline and Resource Center of Janesville. That's going to wrap us up for this episode of Newsmakers. We'll talk again soon. Take care.